I don't have any specifics on it. I think right now it's day to day. She's progressed in her rehab and anticipate by hope.
Okay, really great stuff. That's the most complete game we put together in a long time. We made more free throws than they attempted. Yo, hey, that is a difference maker.
The stage was set for a celebration, but not the kind the Fever delivered. Gainbridge Fieldhouse buzzed with anticipation for Caitlin Clark's Nike logo reveal, a testament to her global influence as a connector of fans and a cultural force. Fans snapped selfies against branded backdrops, and the arena pulsed with energy for a player who wasn't even suited up. Clark, courtside in a warm-up fit, could only watch as her teammates faced a Seattle Storm team hungry to solidify their sixth seed. The Fever, clinging to the eighth and final playoff spot with a 19-18 record, had dropped 4 of their last 5 games, teetering on the edge of a postseason collapse. Every possession carried the weight of survival in a standings race separated by a single win. With half their guards gone, the odds screamed defeat, but the Fever had other plans. The defining moment came early, a collision that could have broken any team's spirit. In the first quarter, Lexie Hull and Seattle's Gabby Williams chased a loose ball under the basket, their heads crashing with a sickening thud that echoed through the arena. Both players hit the floor, clutching their foreheads. Williams stayed on the bench, but Hull, with a visible knot swelling on her head, walked to the locker room as the crowd fell silent. Fans braced for the worst, losing Hull, a defensive pest who hustles for every 50-50 ball, would have gutted an already depleted roster. Her role, though not flashy, is vital, guarding elite wings, diving for loose balls, sparking energy that binds the team.
For us, and that will be a difference maker for us. 22 assists on 36 made field goals, total team effort.
Hopefully, what is today? What day is today? Tuesday. By hopefully end of the week, she'll be on the floor, at least in practice.
What have you been missing without her? I was talking to her.
Without her, survival seemed impossible. Minutes ticked by, and the collective dread in Gainbridge grew heavier. Then, defying expectation, Hull reappeared, the lump on her forehead glaring but her intensity unshaken. Her first play back was a statement. She dove for a loose ball, scrapping like the collision never happened. The crowd erupted, standing to salute her return, and that single act of toughness became the spark that lit the Fever's fire. Hull later laughed it off, joking that teammates called her beautiful despite the grotesque swelling she could see in her peripheral vision. Her plus 31 rating and 9 rebounds. Many contested, shut down Seattle's flow, proving she wasn't just playing through pain, she was thriving in it. Coach Stephanie White called the collision disgusting, but praised Hull as the epitome of grit, a player who never shows weakness, competing every possession with the same stoic expression. Aaliyah Boston echoed this, dubbing Hull the definition of tough, her hustle for loose balls and offensive rebounds setting the tone. That toughness spread like wildfire. Aaliyah Boston, the Fever's anchor, seized the paint with a ferocity Seattle couldn't match. Her 27 points and 9 rebounds came with a physicality that overwhelmed the Storm's frontcourt. She set up deep in the post, using her frame to create space, finishing with power that forced double teams to no avail. Seattle's defense, unable to contain her, crumbled under a 42-21 rebounding deficit, a margin that turned missed shots into second-chance daggers. Boston's dominance wasn't just offensive. She took on the defensive assignment of guarding Nneka Agwamike, setting the tone on both ends. Odyssey Sims, a late-season addition, played with the poise of a veteran who'd been there all year. Her 22 points, capped by a logo-range 3 that sent the arena into a frenzy, screamed defiance. That shot wasn't just points. It was a declaration that this short-handed team wouldn't fold. Kelsey Mitchell, with 21 points, kept the perimeter alive, her quick-trigger jumpers stretching Seattle's defense and preventing them from collapsing on Boston. Together, this trio crafted an identity that wasn't about survival. It was about control. The Fever's game plan was surgical. Without Clark's shooting to open the floor, they leaned into interior scoring and relentless rebounding. Defensive stops fueled breakouts, limiting Seattle to just 3 fast break points. They dictated pace, suffocated the Storm's guards in the paint, and turned every possession into a grind. By halftime, Seattle's frustration was palpable, their rhythm disrupted by Indiana's physicality. The 95-75 final score felt less like an upset and more like a masterclass, a 3-0 season sweep that vaulted the Fever to 6th in the standings.
Recently about what she brought to you guys, but what do you feel like you've lacked when she is absent from these games?
The ability to spread the floor for AB. I mean, really to have another person.
AB, 1,000th career rebound. Fastest player in Fever history to do.
Boston set a franchise record for rebounds. Mitchell broke the single-season points mark, and the team's 22 assists on 36 field goals screamed cohesion. This wasn't a team limping to the finish line. It was a unit forging a playoff-ready identity. The Fever celebrated. Whispers of Clark's return added fuel. For the first time since her July groin injury, she joined live practice, moving from walkthroughs to contact drills. Coach White stressed the need for multiple practices to test her endurance in response to pressure, wary of rushing a return that could risk setbacks. With only 6 games left, the clock is ticking. Friday's clash with the Los Angeles Sparks looms as a potential comeback target, a chance to reintegrate Clark before critical matchups against Phoenix and Minnesota. Her return could unlock a terrifying ceiling, adding floor spacing and playmaking to a team already proving it can dominate without her. The Fever's win wasn't just a statement. It was a blueprint for what's possible when Clark rejoins a squad that's found its soul. This saga of resilience mirrors the chaos of the August 2025 football transfer window, where ambition and betrayal collide. Chelsea's £40 million signing of Alejandro Garnacho from Manchester United, per The Guardian, stunned the Premier League. The 21-year-old 7-year deal a bold move as Raheem Sterling faces exile. Tottenham's £51.8 million coup for Xavi Simons, per Transfermarkt, outflanked Chelsea's pursuit of Fermin Lopez, fueling Spurs' Champions League dreams. Newcastle's €85 million bet on Stuttgart's Nick Woltmade replaces Alexander Isak, who eyes a €130 million Liverpool move. AC Milan's €30 to €40 million deal for Christopher Nkunku, per Fabrizio Romano, and Barcelona's potential €90 million Fermin Lopez sale highlight the frenzy, while Robert Lewandowski's Saudi snub keeps him at Barcelona. In hip-hop, Lil Meech's accusation that Rick Ross scammed $120 million from the BMF empire, per Insiders, escalates a feud fueled by 50 Cent's jabs, mirroring the Fever's defiance against the odds. The Fever's victory, like these sagas, is a testament to rising above adversity. With Clark's return looming, the question isn't just about playoffs. It's about how far this gritty, battle-tested team can go. Can they sustain this fire with Clark back? Will their newfound identity make them a postseason threat? Drop your thoughts below, comment, "I've got the Fever" if you're all in, and smash that like button. Subscribe and turn on notifications. The next chapter of this drama is coming fast.